Finding a free Disney experience is not easy, especially something that's actually kind of fun and worth doing. So this video, I'm covering the free self-guided tour that allows you to enjoy Disney festivities, decorations without using any park tickets. So you're going to utilize Disney's transportation system to explore kind of the best holiday displays at the select resorts. I want to thank let me make sure I get this right, the Disney Tourist blog had the full free self-guided Yuletide tour of Disney World resorts. I just want to give you a heads up. This took me about 5 hours to do. Major hangups being in contemporary on the monorail system. Really, the whole monorail system in general that day was really backed up. So that took me probably at least an hour to get through that section from there over to the Grand Floridian. So we'll go through each step that I took. I'll show you obviously B-roll as I'm going through and what you get to see on this experience. So it is free. It does take your time though, but you're using all Disney transportation to get around. So if it's something that you have a free day and you're not sure what to do and it's around the Christmas period, it's actually pretty cool and I actually really enjoyed it. So to kick this off, I left from the beach club, and let's walk down through every part of this Disney Yuletide free experience. So first thing you want to do is get to Magic Kingdom. So you take a bus. Let me make sure I have this right here. You take a bus from your home resort and get to Magic Kingdom. Like I said, I left from Beach Club and then took a bus over to Magic Kingdom. So the first place you're going to go is the Disney's Contemporary Resort. So you can walk from Magic Kingdom to the Contemporary. It's about 5 to 10 minute walk. It's actually pretty nice. Or you can take the monorail. I would say if you are capable of doing it, just go ahead and take the walk because there are some decorations on the way over to Contemporary that you can see. And what you want to see here is the Mary Blair inspired Cinderella Castle Gingerbread display. Apparently there's 12 hidden 5-legged goats. I didn't exactly see them. And then there's an icon tree outside with smaller trees out front of the Contemporary, which was quite huge. You can see that going into Magic Kingdom. It'll be on your right hand side before you make the left hand turn to where all the buses are. So from there, you want to head to the Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. How to get there: take the resort monorail from the Contemporary over to the Grand Floridian. Once again, like I said before, this is what took up a lot of my time. The line was very long. Honestly, you can do this, as long as transportation's running, but if you catch it, I did it kind of in the morning and I probably picked a terrible time. I think I left around 10-ish. So everybody was trying to get into Magic Kingdom. So it was a bit of a nightmare. I would say don't do it then. Pick a good time, maybe even over lunch, and then the transportation should be quite a bit easier and you could probably shave an hour off of this whole thing. What to see at the Grand Floridian is a life-size gingerbread house in the lobby. Really cool thing about this is someone is actually working inside of it and handing out snacks from inside of the gingerbread house, which was very cool. And the giant Christmas tree that literally goes 2 floors up in the middle of the lobby, which was very, very cool. I've never been in the Grand Floridian before, so beautiful, elegant, Victorian. Even the grounds were quite incredible. So a very beautiful place. It was probably the busiest resort of all of them that I visited. I'm sure because of the gingerbread house was pretty incredible. So there's a line to buy snacks from the gingerbread house, but you don't, if you're going just to look at it, you can I kind of walked around the whole thing without major issues or problems. The line really is just to buy things from the gingerbread house. So moving on from the Grand Floridian, the next you want to do is go to the Wilderness Lodge. How to get there: walk back to Magic Kingdom, and then you can take the boat over to the Wilderness Lodge. You can also take the boat from the Grand Floridian back to Magic Kingdom and then take the boat over to Wilderness Lodge. I actually walked along the path from the Grand Floridian back to Magic Kingdom and then took the boat over to Wilderness Lodge. You have multiple options for each of those. What to see here is the Rustic lobby Christmas tree with the pine cones and the antlers. This was probably my favorite resort Christmas decoration. This tree was incredible. The whole feel and vibe of the Wilderness Lodge. I don't believe I've ever been in the Wilderness Lodge. I can't remember if when I was 11 I was inside of there or in of the Fort Wilderness. I can't remember exactly, but what an amazing lobby, and the Christmas tree was incredible. Big huge fire, a bunch of people just sitting around on rocking chairs. It was very cool. I kind of want to stay at the Wilderness Lodge now. It was very nice, very cozy. Just real chill. The next thing you want to go for, I did not get over to the Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground. So you can take the boat from the Wilderness Lodge over to Fort Wilderness. The thing to look for here is decorations by the campground guests. I guess they decorate their different campers and things like that, which is very cool. There's different ornaments and decorations and all that kind of fun stuff. So the next thing you want to get to is the Riviera Resort. Stayed here, absolutely love this resort so much. So getting here and getting to walk back into it just made me super happy, actually. So how to get there, you can take a bus to Hollywood Studios, and then you can take the Skyliner to the Riviera. This will be your best option. And then once you're there are small decorations and holiday desserts at the cafe, the Bar Riva, and the Primo Piatti. Really, once again, love the Riviera Resort. It's super classy, clean, smells great. Everything's so new because the whole resort is quite new, so really enjoyed that. They have, the staircases and things lined with garland and lights and things like that, so it was very neat. So after that, the next thing you want to go to is the Disney Boardwalk Inn. How to get there: take the Skyliner from the Riviera over to right at Epcot's entrance there, and then you can walk over to the boardwalk. What you want to see here is there an outdoor Christmas tree. When you're walking from the boardwalk into the actual boardwalk resort, there's a big Christmas tree in kind of that open fake grass area, which was very cool. And there's a bunch of lights, and the lights around that area are all decorated. And then inside the actual lobby of the resort, there's a miniature gingerbread promenade display with edible versions of the boardwalk, like kind of storefront, which was very cool. Never been in this resort either. I've walked through it, but it was after like at the end of a long park day, so I wasn't really paying attention, and it wasn't during the Christmas time either. So this was very cool, very classy place. I know they just redid some remodeling here as well, but really like this resort. So after there, you want to head over to Disney's Beach Club Resort, which is where I was staying. So really you can just walk from outside the boardwalk and just loop around and then just go over to the beach club. And here you're going to see the Gingerbread Carousel, which is a working carousel. Very cool. And they have aquatic themed ornaments and decorations in their trees and things like that. They have 2 Christmas trees kind of right next to the gingerbread as well in the lobby, and lots of people. And they had a whole Christmas like snack display that they were selling hot cocoa and spiked hot cocoa, gingerbread cookies, all kinds of different cookies and things like that, which was very neat. And I even think the shingles of the decorations above the store were made of gingerbread as well. So lots of really cool things inside of the Disney Beach Club lobby that you can check out as well. From there, you want to just walk over to Disney's Yacht Club, so you can either go outside and go around, go through the pool area, or go right on the inside past Cape May's Cafe, and then you want to head over to Disney's Yacht Club Resort. What to see here is a meticulously crafted Christmas village with a working train set, which was very cool. Has a bunch of little different things. You can take a long time just to look at everything that's in that little Christmas village, which I loved. They had also a really beautiful Christmas tree with kind of yacht inspired, I would say, aqua nautical type setup Christmas tree. It was very neat. Also love the dimly lit lobby of the Yacht Club as well. Just sets a really cool vibe. Even though it's a bit darker obviously than the Beach Club. Beach Club is very bright and beachy feel. The Yacht Club's more, it's kind of like a man cave-esque library type situation vibes I'm getting from it, but I do like the look of it. Lots of dark blues and things like that over there. So check out that Christmas tree, check out the Christmas village with the working train set as well. And then the additional option, which I did not do, is you can head over to the Animal Kingdom Lodge. Obviously, they have an incredible Christmas tree over there as well. I would say it's kind of up there with the Wilderness Lodge, just gigantic in the middle. I don't know how they get these Christmas trees in here. I'm assuming they bring them in through the doors or in through the top. I'm not really sure. But you can just take a bus over to the Animal Kingdom and then transfer over to the lodge if you want to. And then obviously they have the giant Christmas tree there. I do not know if they had the gingerbread giraffe and zebra up this year. This guide was for 2023, but they were very similar to what I was expecting to see. So they may have the gingerbread giraffe and zebra over there. But yeah, certainly check that out. Once again, this experience should take, I don't know, 3 to 5 hours, maybe, 3 hours on the best. If you're hitting all the transportation, great. You don't have a lot of a lot of other people to jump through. Those are the main resorts. I mean, all the resorts are, you know, decorated with decorations. I would say the Riviera was the lightest on decorations with anything, you know, that the lobby was very cool with a bunch of different little things, but nothing massively, you know, like a big tree or gingerbread or anything. And all the other resorts that I went through had one of those two options, which is very cool. But, you know, 3 to 5 hour thing. Expect to do some walking as well. I probably did 5,000-6,000 steps in that time frame as well. But I also chose a lot of the walking options instead of the transportation options when I had to choose between the two. But very cool. I did it in one of the mornings on our day off. We usually do 2 park day, break day, 2 park day. So on my break day, kind of 10 to, you know, whatever the middle of the day in the afternoon before we went out to eat, got this done. It was very cool. So that's kind of the whole trip. That's how you get around. And those are the things to watch out for. Those are the things to look for. Very neat experience. It's free. Not many of those at Disney. We'll see you in the next one.